New day, a new lake, man. This is one of the really cool things about the job, man, is I get the chance to come explore, check out a lot of new fisheries, not just tournament places, but places nearby, little, random little places. But today, it's not that much of a random place. Very close to where our tournament kicks off at Dale Hollow. There's this lake right here. This is Center Hill. I've never been here before in my life. I know nothing about this lake other than it's beautiful, man. Anytime you get up here in Tennessee, it is just an absolutely gorgeous state, very picturesque, and it just looks super fishy. Big chunk rocks. There's some bushes flooded in the water. All sorts of cool things. Really quick, just at a snapshot, 55, 56 degree water temp, okay? I'm thinking pre-spawn, getting ready to get on the bed. Obviously, there's a lot of fish probably swimming around out in the middle of this lake. But today, we're going to try to do a little bit old school fishing. I'm going to try to keep the forward-facing sonar turned off. And I want to just try to get a vibe, throw some spinner baits, some crankbaits, just some things that I like to do in the springtime just to see if we can even get bit doing that. Pull out the flipping stick, even a glide bait. I got all these things tied up. And I think we might be able to catch a couple doing that. Now, don't get me wrong. I fart around long enough and don't get a bite. I'm gonna ease on out, try to find me a couple bait balls. But let's try to pull out some big sticks, man, and some square bills and some spinner baits and some old school, just good old fashioned fishing, man. So y'all stick with me. I'll try to break this lake down. I'll kind of talk you guys through what I'm thinking, where I'm fishing, why I'm fishing at, and just give you guys kind of a little bit of an idea. May work, it may not. We're gonna make a video out of it regardless. I'm gonna show y'all everything. So if we don't catch nothing, we just don't catch nothing. That's gonna be the YouTube video. But right now I'm pull out some of my weapons of choice. And first one I'm pulling out is this big old flipping stick. MDJ Signature Series. Hey, I've been tossing around this guy right here a little bit. Y'all let me know, drop a comment. Have y'all tried Jacob's Bronco Bug? I say Jacob's, Rapalas, Crush City, whatever. Jacob's helped design all these baits, but when my boy ain't looking, I'll be stealing a couple packs of his baits every once in a while. So I reached in there and got me some, my favorite color, any kind of bait, crawl, stick bait, green pumpkin. You gotta have them. So I rigged him up. He's the first one to come out. We'll have him rigged up. Got a little glide bait action. I keep him tied on this time of year too. Over the tops of laydowns, things like that. We'll glide around a little bit. What else? Pull a swim bait out. You never know when you might need to toss him around. Scare me a couple up. What else I got? Oh man, I got a tangle. Alright. Pull him out for safety measures. Oh, mooch minnow. Just in case. We gonna try not to use you, mooch, but hey. I might have to call you out. Another swim bait, different style, pole shad, like him. Y'all seen him in the most recent setup video. An absolutely must have in the springtime. I don't care where I'm at. Y'all seen the miles I've put on this bad boy. That's an SB57 Bill Lewis. This one right here has super miles on it. Catches the fire out of them this time of year. It's a must have. Ain't nothing like some fish schooling and then you reach in your rod box to pull out, it don't matter, jerk bait, it don't matter what you go to get, but this is what's gonna happen. 100% chance. They schooling, that's how my rod looks. Undoubtedly. Alright, so that's a nice little starter package, I'd say. Oh wait, one more. No spinner bait. So one of the first things I do, I just launched my boat, literally the ramp's right there, you guys can see it in the background. Before I launch my boat, it's very important, I wanna make sure my graphs are turned on, my electronics, okay? Immediately when I drop my boat, I'm starting to look for clues and tips and any kind of insight I can get. Immediately, boom, water temp, 56 degrees, that's huge. I'm in kind of a back of a creek. We're gonna work our way out of this creek, hit the main lake, but I know toward the backs of these creeks is gonna be in that mid to upper 50 degree range. That tells me pre-spawn, maybe even a couple sliding up there on beds. You don't know, you have to check. But I got my grass fired up and they're running, okay? I'm looking for a couple of things. One, I'm looking for the thermocline and I'm looking for bait fish as I'm idling off the dock. I can't tell you guys how many times I've been idling off the dock and immediately got clued in to the depth range that the bait is using. And what do we know about that? Where there's bait, there's bass. You can almost count on that. So I got my garments fired up right off the giddy. I'm idling out and I'm looking. And I'm not seeing much, but I've seen a couple marks here in about 30 feet. And so when you start seeing fish, any kind of marks, game fish, more specifically, it just, again, it gives you an idea, like fish are utilizing this depth range. And so I know to kind of hone my search into that water column. And that's where, man, old school 2D sonar is still a big player for me. I utilize it every time I'm on the water. So you guys don't feel like you have to have all this extra stuff. Old school stuff still really gets the job done. 2D sonar, people sleep on that. It's phenomenal. It tells you so much, okay? Not to mention, you can mark things and see things while you're running on pad. I'll be going 30, 40, 50 mile an hour, and I can still get a gauge and see things that's taking place as I'm running on 2D sonar. So very important. Don't count that out, guys. So we're getting ready to take off. I'm gonna make a run. Probably run into one of these creeks, one of these nearby creeks. Let's take a look at the map here. Very big lake, as you can see. Here we are, just back here in this little pocket, but this lake's huge, and you got creek arms all over the place. So, you know, we're gonna run around and see just what we got. Lake's pretty dang on big. But we're here down here on this lower end by the dam. We don't have a ton of time for you guys today, but we're gonna see what we can figure out in this short amount of time. Y'all stick with me. It's gonna be fun. Let's get it done. All right, so we done rolled up in this pocket, and water's 54 on my Garmin, and it's screaming pre-spawn, and there's flooded trees, willow trees, big chunk rock. I mean, it looks really good in here. So why not pull out the old big stick and give it a go? Here we go. We're gonna see what's up. I really like these bushes like this one right here in front of me. It's real bushy, right? A lot of places for them to hide. But I don't want to overlook a nice little isolated stump like this either. You just never know where they're going to be hiding. So you kind of got to hit it all until you get your first bite. But a target like this one right in front of me, this very bushy scenario right here, that looks really good to me, because it gives a bass a lot of places where it can hide and protect, and a lot of cover. And those bigger ones, especially those females, they feel really comfortable in situations like this here. So we'll kind of pick this one apart a little bit. Dude, I love fishing like this because I just feel like any given second it's just gonna walk off and you don't know how big it's gonna be. So for y'all watching this video, this is not a scenario where you want to come in here playing with 10, 12, 15 pound line. You come in here, bare minimum 20 fluorocarbon. And I really like a fluorocarbon over a braided line in this scenario because braid has a tendency to cut into wood. And when that braid cuts down into that wood, you're not getting that fish out. It's just not happening. The fluorocarbon will more or less bind the fish up and it will hold them there. And then you can at least get over there to where that fish is at and dig them out a lot of times. And that's really important. And so anytime I'm fishing wood, I really like fluorocarbon. Now, when I go to grass, braid does a much better job. It cuts the vegetation and you get those fish out. But in this scenario, count me in on fluoro. This is so pretty with the flowers coming up. Dude, it just feels like, oh, it's just, yeah, spring, spawn, flipping, big rod, big line, big everything. Come get me. I'm in here, I'm hiding too. It looks like the water might have come down a few. Some inches maybe. That was weird. That was weird. And maybe it's because I was going backwards and I saw I was pulling the bait like out or something, but I don't know. Felt fishy. Oh no, it was 100% a fish. Yeah, he didn't took my pappies. He didn't took my pappies off. All right, so when that happens right there, folks, you know 100% that was a bite. Well, that dude, he just wanted the absolute back end of that. He didn't want to grab that business end. Why, I don't know, but he didn't. That's okay. Dang, did you see that? Dang. Took my little... Yeah, he ate like top water. Soon hit the water. I tried to wait just a second and felt like I felt him swimming, but he obviously didn't have it. So much for them being cold. Yeah, you throw it on one's head, he's not playing. All right, that's the first real legit bite right there. Super sharp. Let's see if he's still there. Dang, he gone. I said I'd do this for like 30 more minutes and then probably gonna have to go at least try to scope, you know? All right, this is definitely what we're looking for. We've been looking for the bait, haven't been seeing much of it at all. But as you can see, the bait's thick in here. And then look right above it. You see these marks right here? Those are game fish of some sort, probably bass. I mean, the bait is in here thick as thieves. That's all you need to see. Where there's bait, there shall be bass.
So what does that mean?
They swimming, bruh. Hey, we tried to fish shallow. We gave them a legitimate go. But now,
Peter
Pan. And there go three right there. As soon as I put the trolling motor down. I mean, it's unbelievable, man. Oh, here's a couple right here swimming towards us. Every bass in the damn lake back here. I mean, I think they're bass. I don't know if they're bass, but there's hella fish back here.
over here too, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, just follow me. What the heck, man? That's frustrating, bro. Yeah, them is crappie right here for sure. But let's just see how what they think. I mean straight hammer, son. Gosh, Lee. Dude, check out that. My man got a black line up his body.
That's weird.
That is weird. I ain't never seen that. Dude, that is one heck of a crappie, though. Jeez. A little school of them right here. I just don't understand what it is they might want. Dude, there's 1,000 bass right out here. And they just, is the water too clear and my bait, is my bait too bold? I don't think so. It looks natural, don't you think? Apparently to them, not. This pisses me off, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, brownie. Nice brownie. Oh gosh. No. Golly. This ain't good. Oh. Hey, just so y'all know, this would never work in a tournament. Never. That would never happen. We finally got us one. And I mean, not a bad one. Come here, big boy. That's a smallmouth bass right there. Goodness gracious. Heck yeah.
He'd have been way gone. Huh?
Oh, for sure. He got off 4 times over. Dude, that's a really nice fish. So, traditionally on this pond, these fish got to be 21 inches, I think, in order to keep. Now that board's only 18, but check him out. He's
not 21.
He's 18.
He's like 19 and a half.
Yeah. He's a good one though. But in our derby, it don't matter because we catch what we release. We don't box him. So, dude, that's a heck of a fish. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to turn the scope on. Y'all don't kill me. I turned the scope on. So, man, I've been cycling through a bunch of different baits trying to figure out what's going on, but we located the bait back here in this creek. And like I tell you guys all the time, when you find a bait, you for sure will find a bass. And that's been the case. But man, I've been trying so many different baits. The mooch minnow, I finally switched to a streaks. I put a heavy one on. I put a derrick coop down there, a tail spinner. I'm trying it all, dude. And for whatever reason, either they're getting pressured in this particular creek and getting used to forward-facing sonar, or, you know, it's just, I don't know, they're just really hard to make bite. But that one right there came on the streaks. We switched it up and caught that one. But there's so many more down here, dude. It's unbelievable how many bass there are that you can't make bite. It's so frustrating. Little one. Spotted bass. Little dude. We'll take him though. Not in a tournament, but today, hey, we need to hit the Grand Slam. We didn't call it a smallmouth, a spot now, so now we just need a largemouth. Oh my gosh, bro. It's unbelievable how fast they're moving. Dude, there's 50 of them right here in front of me. What in the world is going on? Dude, there's so many right here. It's unbelievable, bro. And it was so hard to get that one to bite. All right, there's too many of them. I gotta get back down there. Literally. Unbelievable. See, that's what I don't, dude, I just don't understand it. Dude, there's something up with that. Dude, you know how many bass that was right there? Like, how do you not get them? Huh? Yeah, he was part of that group, but I'm saying, like, I gotta figure, dude, if they're doing that shit over on Dale, that's not gonna be good. I just dropped in front of 15 of them and none of them won't bite. All right, guys, you gotta always be paying attention. And so look ahead of me, a bunch of loons diving and a bunch of terns diving. That's textbook one-on-one, fishing one-on-one right there. You gotta stop on that. It don't matter what's going on. So he's pulling up here. You can almost be assured there's bait here. Drum. Yeah. And I made a biggin. Alabama smallmouth, boy. They warned me about you. Go on at the fish with the bait. Anytime you see an indention in the bait cloud like that, oftentimes that's gonna be game fish of some sort darting up through that bait, causing it to be not symmetrical. Oftentimes, almost always bait is pretty symmetrical in a circle, just kind of like you see them at the aquariums. You know, when you go to like different places, they'll be in a ball, in a wad, and the only thing that's going to disrupt that wad is something trying to shoot through there and eat. And so yeah, I'm marking all kinds of fish right here, so, and bait. So we're gonna stop her for a second and throw the eyeballs underneath and see what's up. Yeah, that's got to be a drum. Oh no. Oh, walleye. Hey, we just doing everything today. Now I might have to put my boy. Damn, he ate that thing to the.
You know, this is foreign to me, so that thing is giant.
I mean, that's a good one for sure. Teach you a lesson about him real quick, Colin. You don't want to go putting your hand in that mouth. No, sir. When I say my boy got teeth, he got teeth. That's how you hold him like that. That's a crappie. This is a big, long, fat crappie. I'm gonna have to put him in a box. Yes, sir. Mr. Walter? Yeah, we ain't too fast turning him loose. Drum. Oh yeah, he just letting me know that he ain't no little one. Golly. He said I'm big boy drum. My booty hole popped out. He said, I'm so big, my booty hole popped out. Chill, bruh. I kind of miss Florida.
Miss what?
Florida. Like, even though I got kicked, but like Kissimmee. Early in the year, semi-decent score tracker, not going crazy. You can do what you want to do, flip pad, you know, whatever. Chatterbait. That's a pistol. There we go. That's what I was waiting on. And he bit me twice. You cannot ask for a better hook placement than that right there. Pop, my man. Pop, my man. Got me a largemouth finally. Old Bronco Bug did it. I appreciate you, bruh. Fat, healthy. Y'all see the eyes, they red. He's getting ready to do his thing. Probably could do something. Dang, little homie. So I didn't mean to hit you on top of the dome like that, but I mean, you can't be biting, bruh. I know you little, but if you gonna bite, I'm gonna give you I'm not little hook set. Oh, I see them bumping right there. They're bumping right there. See? I just seen two of them right there. I just saw two of them right there. See that? That's crazy. Bro, that's wild, bruh. See, in these northern places like this, I think they go quick too because the weather is so fickle. So once it get even kind of close, they just go on and get it over with, you know what I'm saying? Yep, there's one on bed right there.
One eternity later.
Inside the mouth, barely. Fish landing violation. 2-minute penalty. Golly. At the death hopping. Thanks, brother. You took forever though. God. Huh? I just wanted to catch him. After I went through all that, I was like, bro, I just gotta catch you. That's just all that is to it. Unbelievable, bro. That's way too long to be playing with these fish. Nobody. Oh. Oh crap. There we go. That might be one of them females. No, look at that. Peeing. That's a good peer. Oh.
What is he?
380.
That's like a what?
381.
313?
Yeah. 313. Yeah. Them are 4 yonder. Oh, boat flipped you, boy, on the old Hex favorite flipping stick, baby. Man, I appreciate you, love. That's the best thing happened to me today. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fishing for spawners.
Whew.
That's what that was, huh?
Probably. Didn't see him. Bit it like a man. Just like I told her she should. Ooh, that felt good. That got me all warm and fuzzy. I want to do that again. First cast, oh, he got off. First cast on a 57. What do you know? Should have been doing that all day, huh? It was a long day, man. Kind of tough. Got up there on Center Hill, man, and beautiful lake. I really enjoyed it, but trying to establish a pattern and figure out what the bass was doing was pretty tough, and we kind of mixed it up. We started shallow. I thought that would be really good right off the bat, flipping around. Water temp was right. They should be pre-spawning on those bushes. And man, it just didn't happen right away. And I don't really know what the deal was. It looked like some really good habitat, but then I decided to go out and try to find some bait. Got on some bait. That was equally as frustrating, but we did manage to generate some bites. Nice smallmouth, a couple small smallmouth, and a couple small spotted bass. You know, any little clue you can get, any bite, anything like that, it leads to the next bite. And so I was fortunate to get that, but then the day kind of progressed and something was like, you need to get back shallow and poke around and just see if any fish moved up. And sure enough, not only was I able to get a few bites just randomly flipping up shallow, which I think are pre-spawners and spawners, then I saw a couple fish on bed and a couple empty beds, which gave me the 100% telltale sign. I'm like, okay, there's fish moving up and starting to slide into the backs of some of these areas. And so that's what went down. So when you're out on the lake, man, just kind of check it all, man. I even had one on SP57, man, at the end too, right there on the ramp, you know, on a rock transition, squirtbill. I mean, those are fish leading into the back of that bay to spawn. So anytime you're on a lake you're unfamiliar with, you need to try your best to try it all. Deep, shallow, everything in between, reaction, slow moving baits, whatever it takes. And we always let one fish tell on the next one. Damn near got a ticket right there. But I don't think we're gonna get one. Not this time. Yeah, he let us go. Woo! Got lucky. All right, y'all. Best of luck. Thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all learned something today. I learned a lot today. That's what I love about fishing, man. Every time I launch this boat, I learn something. I'll see you guys on the next one. Like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff. You guys know that keeps the channel going. I appreciate the love and support. We'll see you on the lake.